The direct analogy I make to the Quad is in the fact that the four sons of Dasharatha, Rama, Bharat, Lakshmana and Shatrughna, after having slain Vali, Lord Ram actually makes a special effort to reach out to his son Angad. There will be countries or people or figures who would be closer because you share interests, you have common way of looking at things, there are other convergences. In the direct analogy I make to the Quad is in the fact that the four sons of Dasharatha, Rama, Bharat, Lakshmana and Shatrughna, who in many ways have competitive interests. Rama has been exiled. So there is this gathering in the forest where the two brothers who've gone into exile are meeting the other two who have come from the capital. And a hunter king who's observing them actually marvels at the fact that though in a way they are competitive, yet there is something fundamental about them which brings them together. When they meet and sit down, suddenly everything starts to work. That's the Quad analogy that I have drawn. But the fact is that, almost every analogy I would urge you not to take literally. Okay. I'm pointing to them in a way conceptually. I would shift your question really more towards the Vishwamitra direction. And the idea that, look, unless you have a broad, the broader your connections. Now, obviously, all relationships are not going to be the same. There will be countries or people or figures who would be closer because you share interests, you have common way of looking at things, there are other convergences. But that should not lead us necessarily to neglect, or in some way alienate others. So again, I put it to you, I would give you a Ramayana analogy here, which is after having slain Vali, Lord Ram actually makes a special effort to reach out to his son Angad. Yeah. So the idea is why create problems when you don't need to? In fact, if you make an effort, you mitigate or you obviate or you solve a problem. So to me, it's an interesting exercise of diplomacy where you don't start with strong preconceived likes and dislikes. You try to create as broad a sort of landscape for yourself as possible. But within that, there will be priorities.